If you are looking for a solution using which you can send thank you SMS to your customers automatically, then this video is for you, because here I am going to teach you whenever your customer will submit any kind of form, after the form submission, how you can immediately and automatically send the thank you SMS to your customers. Sounds interesting, right? Do you also want to automate this process? Then come with me and I will show you everything step by step. So here you can see I have already sent a thank you SMS to my customers automatically as soon as they have submitted this Google form, this customer feedback form. And for sending the SMS, I have used this Twilio application. And to automate this SMS sending process, firstly I have built a connection in this Google Forms and Twilio application with the help of integration and automation software Pabbly Connect. And since I am an existing user of Pabbly Connect, you can see I am already logged in, and you can also create your free account in Pabbly Connect in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button. And in the free account you will also get free task to test this automation. Now once you will reach to the dashboard, you will have to click on this blue button that is create workflow, and firstly you will have to provide any random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I will provide the name something like automatically send SMS to customers. Okay, I have provided this particular name. Now I have clicked on create, and after that you will notice 2 boxes in front of me. Okay, so these are actually trigger and action, and here the trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So whenever this happens, then automatically do this. Try to understand with an example also. Let's say whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, then automatically send an email via Gmail application to your customers. Okay, so this is how you need to always select the applications in which you are building an automation. So according to our use case, whenever any person is submitting, let's say Google Forms, okay, in this particular video I'm taking the example of Google Forms, but let's say you want to send the SMS to your customers on filling out the form in some different form builder software, that is also possible. In that case you will have to search for the Jot form or paper form or any other form builder software in place of Google Forms. Let me even show you. If I will search here Jot form in place of Google Forms, you can easily search for the same. Okay, here you can notice Jot form. Okay, so this is how you can select any application, any form builder application of your choice. Okay, currently I will take an example of Google Forms only. Okay, so I want that whenever any customer submit this Google form, then automatically send the SMS to the customers via Twilio application. And again, for sending the SMS also, Pabbly Connect supports multiple SMS based application. So if you will search here, you will find a lot of SMS sending applications. Okay, and currently again I will go with the Twilio only. Okay, so I have selected both the applications in this trigger and the action window, and now the idea here is I am going to connect both the applications one by one with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so firstly I will select the trigger event, that is new response is received, and when I will select that, you will notice a webhook URL. Okay, so with the help of this URL only I am going to build a connection in this Google Forms and Pabbly Connect. Okay, and instructions for the same are already given here. Okay, so firstly you will have to copy this webhook URL, go back to your form, and firstly open the spreadsheet which is already associated with this particular Google form. And yes, with the help of this spreadsheet only we are going to build a connection in our Google Forms and Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let me first correct the formatting of this spreadsheet so that you can see the data very clearly. I hope everything is visible to you. And before I make any connection here, firstly I am going to make a dummy form submission. Okay, so I am going to preview this form and then I will submit this form so that firstly details will be captured here, and after that I will connect this sheet with the Pabbly Connect, and then you will notice how those details will be received via Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let us submit this form with some dummy details. So assume that the name of the customer is demo user assume that the email address of the person is demo@pabblytudes.com, and again I am providing only the dummy details, and review I am submitting as good. Okay, and now I am going to finally submit this form, and firstly these details will be added of course into this spreadsheet automatically. And let us first delete this existing row. This was the previous row. Alright, I have selected the same. Reply received. Okay, this column is actually of no use, so I have deleted the same. Let me also correct the alignment of this particular data. Okay, now everything is looking good. I will come back to Pabbly Connect, and then firstly I am going to copy this webhook URL. Now you will have to click on this extension, click on add-ons, click on get add-ons, and firstly you will have to search for the Pabbly Connect webhooks add-on here. Alright, so I am searching for the same, that is Pabbly Connect webhooks, and here you will notice that this add-on is already installed into my account because I have already built this automation. But make sure if you are building this automation, this connection for the first time, you will have to firstly install this add-on, because after installation you will have to open this add-on from this extension section. Okay, so firstly I am going to click on this initial setup, and here exactly I will paste the same webhook URL which we have received via Pabbly Connect. Alright, so firstly I have deleted the existing data. Let me add the fresh webhook URL. Now it is asking for the trigger column. Okay, so first we will read the instructions. The trigger column will be your final data column, on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So basically it is asking you to provide that column on the filling of which this automation will trigger, or you can say that data should be sent to Pabbly Connect. So here of course whenever a new form submission is made, the data will goes up to D column. Okay, so that is why I want that whenever the data is filled up to D finally, then this automation should trigger, or I can say that then this data should be sent to Pabbly Connect. Now I will directly click on the send test button, and you will notice that the details will be received via Pabbly Connect, and currently it is actually waiting for the webhook response. You can even read the instructions that log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do a test submission or record, so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Okay, so I have already done this test submission. Now I just need to click on the send test button, and this is how the data will be sent to Pabbly Connect. Here you can see it is saying that the test data has sent successfully. Now I am going to click on submit, and you will notice that the setup has been configured successfully. Let me close it, come back to Pabbly Connect, and here you can notice that the response is received. If I will show you the details of the person one by one, we have the spreadsheet name, we have the trigger column, we have the sheet name, we have the quantity, we have the name, we have the email address. But I think I have made a huge mistake, that is I have not added any phone number field into this form. Okay, so if I will not capture the phone number of the person, how I am going to send the SMS to the customers? Okay, so firstly I am going to edit this form in front of you once again, and then I will add a SMS field in front of you, and then I am going to again submit this form, okay, with some dummy phone number as well. Alright, so I am adding the phone number field, and I think this shouldn't be the first field, I think it should be the second field after the name. Okay, so I have added this phone number. Let me click on this preview button, and let me also click on this spreadsheet, so that the data, that new column should be added automatically into my spreadsheet. And here you can see the column has been added. Let me delete this existing sheet, the previous sheet, well it is actually the same sheet only. Let me also correct the formatting of my spreadsheet, so that again you can see the data very clearly. I hope everything is visible to you. Let me bold this. Now I am going to firstly delete this existing data, delete this existing row, and then I am going to make this submission once again. Okay, so I have deleted the row. Let us submit this form once again. Alright, so I have again provided some dummy details. The name of the person is demo user. Here we have provided the phone number as the dummy phone number, but don't worry, I will replace this phone number with my genuine number, so that I can show you how SMS can be sent. Okay, and I have also added the email. Let me also add the feedback, and now finally I will submit this form. Firstly, again the details will be captured into this spreadsheet, and now I am going to click on extension, clicking on Pabbly Connect, clicking on initial setup, setup. Coming back to Pabbly Connect, and I will click on this recapture webhook response because I want to fetch the updated data along with my phone number. Okay, so I have clicked on that. Now I will click on this send a test button, but before that I will change this trigger column because currently we have the trigger column as E, because now we have one more column. Okay, clicking on send a test, and I'm really expecting that this time the data will be sent, and yes, the data has been sent. Coming back to my Pabbly Connect's dashboard, and yes, currently we have the phone number as well. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between Pabbly Connect and this form is working absolutely fine. Okay, and now onwards, what will happen? Every time someone is going to submit my form, Pabbly Connect will instantly capture the data, because this trigger will instantly capture new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. Okay, but for that you will have to enable one more very important settings, that is you will have to enable this option. Okay, let me show you. Let me first close this box, clicking on extension, and here you can notice this send on event option. Yes, you will have to enable this option. Once you will enable this option, this will ensure that every time the new form submission data will arrive in this spreadsheet, the data will get sent to Pabbly Connect automatically. Okay, so I have enabled this. Going back to my Pabbly Connect dashboard, and the first step of our automation is also done. Now finally we will send the SMS to the customers. Okay, so we already have the customer's data, basically the customer's phone number, and as I have told you initially that we will send the SMS using this Twilio application. Okay, so firstly I just need to select the action event, and just like firstly we have connected Google Forms and Pabbly Connect, now we will connect this Twilio and Pabbly Connect. And for the connection, it is asking for the account SID, the authorization token, and once again the account SID. Okay, so when you will go to your Twilio application, okay, I am already logged in. Here you can notice you will find all the options here. Okay, so let me copy this SID first. All right, I have copied. Let me paste the same SID at both the places. Now it will ask you the authorization token, so you can find the same token from here only. Again, I have copied the same and pasted here. All right, and pasted here. All right, so I have pasted, I have provided all the details, clicking on save, and this is how Twilio application will be also connected with the Pabbly Connect. And from here exactly I can compose my SMS, and I just need to provide the recipient and the sender number, and this is how I will be able to send the SMS to the customers. Okay, so I want that hello and the name of the customer should come here automatically. Okay, so how I am going to do that? The interesting thing is I don't need to manually copy the data and paste it here. I am going to map this data, and mapping is very simple. Click on this field and you will find the above data, the form data here in the drop down. Let me search for the name of the person, which is demo user. All right, so I have mapped this field successfully, mapped this name successfully. Now you must be thinking, what is this mapping? So whatever the detail I'm going to provide here manually, these details will remain same, but whatever the details I'm going to provide with the help of mapping, these details will be changed automatically when this automation will work in real time. Okay, so how about I directly paste the same SMS data which I have shown you initially into my screenshot. Okay, so give me a second. Alright, so I have copied the whole text, and let me exactly paste the same text here, and I have done that. Thank you for submitting the form and sharing the feedback with us. Let me also correct the formatting. Hope you are liking our services. Also 10% off is running right now on all the products. Don't forget to avail the offer. Thanks again, Pabbly team. Now from here exactly you can compose any kind of email, and whatever the details you want to keep on changing automatically based on the form submission data, you just need to map those values. Okay, this is how those details will be replaced automatically. Asking for the sender name, well, I am working in the trial mode of this Twilio. Okay, and the number is provided via Twilio already. Okay, so how about I use the same phone number as a dummy phone number as the sender phone number. And finally it is asking for the sender name. So when you will collect the real number from your customers, you will have to map the number from the below data. Okay, so I have mapped it successfully. Okay, so what will happen when this automation will work in real time? This number will be replaced automatically as soon as the new person will submit this form, the new customer will submit the form. Okay, and this is how this automation is going to take place with the help of mapping. But currently at the moment I'm going to replace this number with my genuine number so that I can show you how the message will be received on my phone number, on my own phone number. Okay, so let me add my phone number here. Alright, so I have provided the number, and make sure that you provide the number into this particular format only. Now clicking on this button, save and send test request, because I have provided all the data, and here you can see the response is received. And if you heard the notification, I can clearly see that the SMS is arrived. Let us check my phone and let me upload the same screenshot here. Okay. Alright, so the SMS is arrived and this is the screenshot. Hello demo user, thank you for submitting the form and sharing feedback with us. Hope you are liking our services. Also 10% off is running on now on all the products. Don't forget to avail the offer. Thanks again, Pabbly team. Okay, so I hope you have learned that now onwards how you can easily send the thank you SMS to your customers, and not just the thank you SMS. You can also send the welcome SMS to your customers. You can also send offer related to your customers, offer related SMS to your customers. Okay, and to automate this SMS sending process, you need to create this automation inside Pabbly Connect just once. After that, you can sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually, and it is not compulsory that you will have to follow the exact step. If you are using some other form builder software like Elementor Forms, Jot Form or Woohoo Forms, in place of Google Forms you can select the same form builder, and in place of Twilio also you can use other SMS based application and automate your SMS sending process. And just in case if you want to access this automation, I will also attach the link of my automation into the description box. So you just need to click on this link and sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access this workflow, this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.